I'm no longer going to be constrained by a job where I work 60 hours a week and where I have no choice and I'm barely getting by. I don't need this anymore. I don't need it anymore. Well, maybe a bit longer. How's it going? Welcome to another episode of Fooling Yourself for Greatness on this fantastic Friday edition. I'm going to say that as much as I can right now because it's only another matter of time before Friday's just going to be another day, just another best day of my life. Friday won't matter, so I got to celebrate it while I can. I'm going to be wearing this shirt a little longer, but not too much longer. So right into the update as far as everything's going on my road to $1 million. Today is day 9. Everything's transforming. My brain is taking on a whole new spectrum of amazingness. I'm 9 days in and I can't even put into words. I can't even begin to express how enthusiastic I was this morning. I mean, I say it every video, and I know everyone's going to get tired of hearing the same thing. But the thing is I have to tell you, this morning I was the most enthusiastic I've ever been in my entire life. I sprung out of bed this morning at 3:30. I didn't hear my alarm go off and go. On top of that, before my alarm went off, I was already waking up, getting excited to wake up. I looked at the clock a half hour before I even had to get up. I woke up, looked at the clock because I'm so excited to get my day started. I'm so excited to just continue strategizing and just going on. Oops. Derailed a little bit. Sorry. I'm doing this in the real world. There's people that are approaching me and I got to talk to them and blah, 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 blah. But back to what I was saying. So this morning I woke up a half hour before my alarm went off, and I got up this morning and I just felt amazing. So I went to work. I got into work and I got the earliest start ever. And as soon as I got thinking about stuff, I got to slow myself down. I get a little too excited here, trying to control this freight train of I'm just trying to control it. I'm gonna calm down. So I had a little bit of downtime while I was waiting to wash this beast, and I had some time to do some more research into what I was researching yesterday, and just coming across some absolutely amazing opportunities and some things that I'm really going to progress. I mean, look into and probably really take advantage of. Getting so excited, but while this stuff was happening, I was just watching some other stuff and watching some videos and doing some research, and I had my morning overflow of enthusiasm, but like I've never had before. I had so much energy and I was so eager to just do this. I just wanted to leave work and go and start my life. I just wanted to go and start earning my million. To the point where I'm listening to these instructional things, I'm learning stuff, and I'm so eager that I can't even I can't contain it. So enough of me. You can tell I'm doing great. I'm well on my way. Everything's awesome. I'm going to be a millionaire. And after looking into it, it's not going to take 5 years. I'm going to keep my goal at 5 years, but it's not going to take 5 years. I think 3 years, maybe 2 years. I don't know. People are doing it in a year and a half, making their first million. And it's not going to take me 5 years, but I'm going to give myself 5 years still. So here we are. So today's topic is one that came up in the stuff that I was listening to this morning, and it just struck me as like, this is it. This is what I got to talk to today. This is what people need to know today. So I was listening to a video that was put on. It had Tony Robbins in it. It wasn't put on by Tony Robbins, but it had Tony Robbins in it, and they were just talking about how to get people stoked and excited, and how to get people past that excited feeling. Everyone goes through these times where they get excited about something and they say, "Oh, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that," and then they buy a course, or they go to a seminar, or they do whatever they're going to do, and then it fizzles out. They get their excitement for a little bit. They feel, they get to escape that feeling that drove them to look into the scenario in the first place, and then it dies out and they don't. So this was whole about, how do we keep people excited? How do we get people to follow through and become millionaires? So, this is one of the things he talked about, and it struck me because this is one of the main things I've been changing, and it has become an integral part of who I am in 8 days, in 9 days, wherever I'm at. And you need to also. So today's topic is all about your rituals, what you do every day from the time you wake up in the morning to the time you go to bed each day. Now, you can get crazy about this stuff for a couple days, and you're going to have an amazing couple days. You can get excited about it for a week, and it's going to affect you for a while. You get into this for a month. I know from my past experiences that it will get you going for that month, and it'll carry you for a while. But it's the people that can implement this stuff for long enough to where it becomes a daily ritual, a habit, something that you do every day without thinking about it. And this is the key to making this work. So there's a few things that I've begun doing that are quickly becoming rituals for me. Now, I'm going to be talking about all these positive rituals. Now, keep in mind, there's negative rituals too. And I used to have a lot of negative rituals, like snoozing until the very last second, like complaining that I had to get up every morning, like bitching about every stupid thing. I had a lot of the rituals. Well, let me tell you what my rituals are now. So the second I wake up out of bed, before I step a foot out of bed, I take a minute and I say, I'm so thankful for everything that I have. Gratitude is so huge. I'm going to do a whole video on gratitude in itself at some point. Gratitude is huge. Whether you pray to a God, whether you pray to Allah, whether you pray to the earth, whatever you believe. Thank your lucky stars for all that you have, for the air in your lungs, and for the excitement you feel today. Make sure that you say, I'm going to have an amazing day today, and feel it. Know that you're going to have an amazing day today, the best day of my life today. I'm going to succeed today. I'm going to be confident today. I'm going to be doing it. So before you get out of bed, just start your day off on an amazing footing right out of the gate. Go, do all the things that keep you healthy. Obviously, brushing your teeth, whatever your morning ritual is that way. I'll leave that one up to you. Now, another thing is, say a lot of positive affirmations. Now, you can do this all day long. It doesn't have to be just in the morning. If there's a certain time of the day where you can say more, but try to get in the habit of thinking it or saying it all day long. Now, a lot of people say positive affirmations are BS. They don't work. Well, keep in mind that you are so programmed and so used to thinking negatively all day long, saying negative things all day long. You have probably 300, 500, 1,000 things negative go through your head every day. How many affirmations are you going to say? Are you saying as much? Enough to overcome those negative ones? Probably not. So it's something you need to concentrate on, and you need to believe them. They need to become, that's where we're fooling ourselves. This is the good part of fooling yourself, is you're saying those affirmations and you're fooling yourself into knowing that it's true, because in the reality of things, you're not fooling yourself. It is true. It becomes true. It is true. That's what this is all about. So say the affirmations, as cheesy as it is, as cliche-ish, or whatever you may think. Another thing, on my way to work every day, I choose something very motivational and beneficial for me to listen to on the way to work. Now, it's pretty much every morning been Earl Nightingale, and it's pretty much been that original recording that he put out, because there's a lot there, and it's very deep stuff. Every time you hear it, you hear something new, and it motivates you for the day, and it keeps it in the forefront of your mind. It keeps the importance of this stuff right there in your mind, so you can relate to it all day. So listen to it. I have a 30-minute commute on the way to work and on the way home, and I listen to stuff on the way to work and on the way home, and as a result of me being in a truck all day, I get to listen to stuff all day. Maybe you don't have that in your job, but surely you have a lunch hour. Surely you have spare time. So take all the time you can to learn, to listen to motivational stuff. If you start feeling yourself get down, listen to something to pick you back up. There's always something. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing this vlog, is I can try to pick you up every day. It's going to be a daily thing. So the other thing is very crucial and very important, is find a time of the day, whether it is in the morning when your mind's fresh, or whether it is on your lunch hour, whether it's right when you get home, or sometime. It doesn't matter. It's not crucial. Take a time where you can sit down in quietness, without distractions, with your pad of paper, with your journal, your big one, your big pad, and something, take the time in the beginning to look at your goal, review your goal, and sit there and think about what you've learned that day. This is a time for you to strategize. This is a time for you to make a plan. This is a time for you to get creative in your mind. Come up with those ideas that are going to make you a millionaire. I watched a video yesterday of a 21-year-old kid that was making like $50,000 a month or more. In less than 2 years, he's made over $1 million. He's 21 years old. He's been doing it for a year and a half, and he just bought himself a Lamborghini. Take the time to come up with that idea that's going to get you your millions. And there's a couple other things. Visualization. Take little snippets of your day, even while you're at your desk, even while you are walking down the sidewalk. Make little movies in your mind. Get some time for some visualization. Picture yourself rich. Picture yourself in your brand new gorgeous house. Picture yourself in your amazing car. Picture yourself talking to that person that you have wanted to catch the attention of. Picture that person laughing at your jokes. Picture that person flirting with you. Picture anything that you are desiring in a way that is real, like it is happening, like you're in a movie. Picture it often. And the other thing is to really just focus on what you're doing, focus on where you're going, and when you find yourself, your mind wandering onto negativity or onto other things that are less important, refocus, reevaluate. The last thing that I do is a ritual that I began doing, and you will find if this works. Maybe this works for some people. Maybe some people have a hard time sleeping, but I started playing affirmation reprogramming stuff at night when I go to bed. And I've listened to a number of them. Some of them I don't really like. Some of them I do. Find the one that works for you. There's a lot on YouTube. They're really awesome. Get some headphones, preferably comfortable ones, and put in your ear, put it on real quietly, and as you fall asleep, listen to those affirmations that say, I am successful, I am charismatic, people love being around me, all that stuff, because it's going to sink into your subconscious mind and it's going to help it become real. And I can attest to it. I've been at 9 days and I can already feel it seeping into the more sub parts of my mind. It's becoming more real in my head. When I visualize it, I feel it more. There's more like it's real to me type feeling, and it's taking on a whole new thing. And ideas are coming to me, strategies, variations of things that I've learned online that are my very own, that apply to me. That's another thing. Is one more thing, I'm almost done, but the last thing is, when you're listening to these videos, you have a tendency to see them in your mind as in their perspective. Take it and put it in your perspective. Put yourself in your area. Put the scenarios in terms that you understand in your mind so you can help relate to them. I know it's kind of unrelated, but I just wanted to throw that in there. So anyways, take the time to create your rituals of your day for success. Like I said, fool yourself for success today. You guarantee yourself for success tomorrow. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. Like and subscribe. I am so eager to start meeting people, to start really getting excited about this, to start branching out and helping other people to see what I see and to feel what I feel. And it's amazing. So, like I said, if you've seen a couple of my videos and you haven't liked and subscribed to them yet, just go ahead and give it a like, give it a subscribe. I'm doing research into making this a little bit more interactive, as far as, putting some links in there and doing the playlist stuff. I'm still learning about YouTube, so I'm getting all that stuff kind of organized, and I'm going to start adding more stuff. My stuff's going to be a little bit cooler. I'm possibly looking into another editing software that'll kind of create my editing a little better and a little bit funner. I'm going to try to get a little catchier, and so we can really come together for like 15 minutes a day and just have a blast and get stoked and excited. And I can bring you some tangible stuff that is going to, if you can follow along and you can pay attention to this, it's going to change your life. I'm 9 days in and it's changing my life. My whole family life's changed. My wife's different. My wife is happier than I've ever seen her, and she's not doing the same thing. It's just seeping in from me. My kids are happier. My kids are happier to see me when I come home from work now. I can go on forever. I'm not going to take any more time today. I'm going to see you tomorrow. This is going to have 10 million hits on YouTube someday. Get in on that ground level. Put your like and subscribe. Become a part of this Fooling Yourself for Greatness community right now. You have everything to gain and nothing to lose, okay? Man, I wish for you to be a millionaire in 5 years like me. 2 years, 1 year, 1 year. Okay? Let's do it. Thank you. Have a fantastic day. Happy Friday. Have an awesome weekend. I will see you tomorrow.